Hi everybody, this is Sala and you guys are welcome to this exciting and brand new course on C Sharp. This is our very first lecture, and in this lecture you are going to learn some important facts about the C Sharp. I think it's important to get to know some facts about the language before you start learning it. So let's just handshake with the C Sharp. You are here to learn C Sharp. So the first question that you must know and must have the answer is, what is C Sharp? C Sharp is a modern programming language. The language is object oriented by nature and developed by Microsoft. You might be thinking now, what is object oriented programming language? This is the first programming term you are going to learn. Object oriented is a language feature, and by using it, you can present real objects, real world objects to the computer. For example, a person object, car object, employee object, etc. Right? So, object oriented programming feature is simply a technique to present real world objects to the computer using the language. The second question we need to answer here is, why C Sharp? When there are so many languages to learn, why would you learn C Sharp? The answer here is, C Sharp is almost everything, is one language with many possibilities. Using C Sharp, you can program any type of application: desktop application, web, mobile, games, cloud applications, and even electronic devices, Internet of Things devices. C Sharp is a one language that can be used in different domains. However, this shouldn't be the only reason to learn C Sharp. The language C Sharp is also beginner friendly. That simply means the syntax of the C Sharp is very clean, the code is more readable and structured. Another reason to learn C Sharp is the language is highly demanded in the job market. C Sharp and .NET developers are always in demand worldwide, especially in enterprise companies like banks, tech firms, and game industry. Right? So there are so many reasons to learn C Sharp. Another interesting question we need to answer here is, why was C Sharp created? So we need to know some historical perspective. The main reason behind the creation of the C Sharp was to simplify low level complexity and provide the developers a powerful application to develop softwares. Low level complexity has always been a problem. Things like control over memory, processor, hardwares, creating multiple threads wasn't so easy before the C Sharp. So C Sharp is actually designed so that you don't have to deal with low level complexity like memory allocation, pointers, CPU register, creating manual threads, etc. So that was the main reason behind the creation of the C Sharp. You don't need to deal with the low level complexity. You might have heard about the languages Java and C++. Java language introduced the simplicity in its syntax, whereas C++ has very strong features to code low level applications. C Sharp actually combines the features of Java and C++. Simplicity is just like Java, and the powerful low level features are like C++. However, the low-level features on the C++ are now more safe in C Sharp, because in C++ you have to deal manually with the low-level complexity, whereas in C Sharp everything is taken care by the language itself. And now the final question is, what you will learn in this course. In this course, you will learn C Sharp step by step, all the basics. We will start with the installation of IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. It's a program where we code. We will not only install the IDE, we will learn its feature and also learn how to use it properly. And right after that, we will learn to create console application, write a simple program, and run the application to check the output. We will then talk about the programming errors and how to get help. After that, we will learn how to output result and input data in the program. We will then talk about variables and data types. They are actually the building blocks of a program. After that, we will learn operators in programming, conditions, random object, date and time object, loops, collections, and methods. My roughly estimation is we need more than 60 lectures to cover these points. because these points or the concepts are further divided. For example, in operators, we have mathematical operators, logical operators, and relational operators. When we talk about the conditions, we have if statement and switch statement. And when it's time for the loops, then we have four different loops in programming. We have for loop, while loop, do while, and for each loop. So for every concept, we will have a dedicated lecture. So there are gonna be more than 60 lectures in this course. However, the programming doesn't stop here. After the basics, the next step is object-oriented programming. You know the term now, object-oriented programming. We discussed it in our very first slide. Object-oriented programming is also a programming paradigm. A paradigm means a way of coding. It needs different tools and approach. So, a course on object oriented programming with C Sharp will definitely be released after this course. So, don't forget to take this course. Object oriented programming is a realistic programming and it will take your programming skills to the next level. So, my dear listeners, it is now time to wind up this lecture. We now know some facts about the C Sharp and are in a good position to start coding. In our next lecture, we will install the IDE, create a console application, and write our first figure. I will see you there. Thanks for watching.